You want a pen? You were going to take your own note.
Is it going to the department? It's going to like witnesses or whatever.
Court, let's call the case of the people of the state of Michigan versus Darrell Hicks.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Marie Tanha, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with on behalf of Mr. Hicks, who is approaching and is seated now.
Thank you, sir. All right, date and time, relatively speaking, for the preliminary examination. Are the parties ready?
Ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. People of Asia, Yargi McCoy.
Come forward and be sworn.
Before you take a seat, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear in front of the testimony about the We're gonna see. State, spell your first and last name for the record, please.
D.A. McCoy Yardley.
Can you spell that for the record, please, ma'am? Yes, please.
DEACIJAH. McCoy MCCOY YARGE.
Okay, thank you. You may inquire.
Thank you, Your Honor. And am I pronouncing Deja? Is that right? Okay, thank you. May I call you Deja?
Yes.
Thank you. Deja, I'm going to be asking you some questions, and after I'm done asking you questions, defense counsel might ask you some questions, okay? If anything is unclear to you, if you're not hearing what we're saying, if you're not understanding what we're saying, please let us know, okay? When you're answering questions, sometimes we get used to saying instead of yes or no. Please try to say yes or no as much as you can, okay? Thank you. Deja, do you know someone by the name of Darrell Hicks Sr.?
Yes.
Who is he to you?
My son's father.
And you see him in court today.
Yes.
Could you let the court know where he's seated and describe an item of clothing he's wearing?
To the left of me.
Okay. Can you describe what he's wearing, please? Thank you. Your Honor, may the record reflect the witnesses identified the defendant?
Record shall so reflect as that appears.
Thank you. And you said he's your son's father. Are you currently in a relationship?
No.
Okay. And your child, your son that you have in common, what's his name? And what was his date of birth?
July 13, 2024.
And is he currently alive?
No.
Did Darrell Jr. have a normal birth?
Yes.
Any concerns with him or you during the birth with Junior? Did Darrell Jr. have any well visits with a pediatrician?
Yes.
Okay. Were there any concerns with during those well visits? Okay. I'm going to ask you some questions about what happened late August, early September of 2024.
Okay.
It's been a while since then. So if I'm asking you a question or if the defense attorney is asking you a question and you don't remember the answer, please let us know that you don't remember, okay? Thank you. Where did you live in August of 2024? And is that Ypsilanti Township, State of Michigan, Washington County? Thank you. Who lived there with you?
My two sons.
And was one of those Darrell Hicks Jr.? How old was he in August of 2024? And is Darrell Hicks Senior the father of Darrell Hicks Junior?
Yes.
How often would Darrell Hicks Senior see Junior, Darrell Junior?
Often.
Okay. How often would you say around that time in fall of 2024?
Close there, yeah.
You said close to every day.
Yeah.
And on August 29th of 2024, did you coordinate with the defendant to have him watch Darrell Jr.?
Yes.
And did he come over to do that?
Yes.
And he came over to the house you described you living at in August. And what was the purpose of him coming to watch Darrell Jr.?
For me to go out.
And so on August 29th, what time did you leave the house?
11:30 p.m.
And was the plan to have Darrell Hicks Senior watch Darrell Jr. overnight?
Yes.
Okay, into August 30th of 2024?
Yes.
When you left the house on August 29th, how was Darrell Jr. acting at the time?
If I'm not mistaken, 29th of month.
Okay, so I know there's some confusion about the dates. So what we're talking about is the day before ambulance had to be called and he was taken away. So the day before would have been on the August 29th, when you left the house and defendant was supposed to watch him overnight. How was he acting on the day before when you left the house? Okay. Was he eating okay throughout that day? Anything that stood out to you that was concerning regarding his body movements or how he was acting?
No.
So you said you left the house August 29th, and it was sometime in the evening. When's the next time you physically came back to the house?
The next day.
Okay. And around what time approximately did you come back to the house?
I would say 4:30, 4:45
PM.
p.m. Yes.
Before you came back to the house, so between when you left on August 29th and when you came back on August 30th, did you have any communication with the defendant?
Yes.
Okay. Was that text message, phone calls?
FaceTime.
Okay. Was anything brought up to you as a concern of how Darrell Jr. was doing?
No.
From when you left on August 29th to when you came back on August 30th, as far as you know, was there anyone else that came to the house?
No.
So defendant was watching Darrell Jr. Was your other son present at times during that time frame? Okay. On August 30th, before you came home, was there someone else there for a brief period of time? Do you remember having a visit by someone who came to check?
The day before.
Not the day before, I'm sorry, I'm confusing you. So you left on August 29th, you came back on August 30th. Before you came back on August 30th.
Yes, the pediatrician.
Okay. Was it a pediatrician or was it a different?
Social work. I know it's the University of Michigan. They do home visits.
Okay. And do you think it was a pediatrician or a social worker?
Social work.
And do you know approximately when she was there?
12 p.m.
On August 30th, the day that you came back?
But she came at 11.
11, around 11. Did you ever receive any information about anyone else being at the house? Okay. So you returned on in the afternoon of August 30th. What did you observe when you came home?
When you say observe,
Sure, yeah. So when you came home on August 30th, when you came into the home, did you see anything? Did anything stand out to you?
my son was in my,
And when you say your son, are you talking about Daryl Jr.? Okay. He was in your room? Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It happens. So you come home and how do you know that Daryl Jr. was in your room?
Because he wasn't with his dad.
Okay, and where was his dad?
in the room.
And just to be extra annoying, when we're saying his dad, you're referring to defendant? Okay, so defendant was in the living room. Daryl Jr. was in your room.
Yes.
Okay, so what did you do, if anything, when you got home?
Came upstairs and like scanned. Of course, that's how I noticed my son was in. And I went in my room to my child.
Okay, and what did you notice about your child?
He was sleeping and looked to me.
Okay. Was there anything when you saw Daryl Jr., was there anything that caused concern?
No.
So on August 30th, when you came home, defendant was in the living room. Daryl Jr. was in your room.
Yes.
What brought you home at that time? What made you come home at that time?
Just, I miss my kids. Coming out all night. It was kind of like I miss my kids.
Okay. So when you come home, Daryl Jr. is in your room. Was there something that you noticed about Daryl Jr. that caused you concern?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell the court about that, please?
I picked him up. And like from his bottom, and he started to smile near my waist. And when I reached under his head, his eyes like froze in back his head. And it's like he was changing color. Like he was shaking his arms like tense, like when I tried to touch his arm with it. My brother had a silent seizure in my sibling, so I know what a seizure looked like when it's happening. So I could tell he was seizing.
So he was having a seizure. Okay. And you described, you kind of showed your arm like moving back and forth pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Is that what Daryl Jr.'s arm was doing?
Yes.
Okay. And then you said it kind of tensed up.
Like, yes, it's so like tense.
Okay. So at that point, you knew he was having a seizure.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the next thing that you did, if anything?
Call 911. And of course, as Daryl Senior, what happened?
Okay. And did he say anything about what had happened?
No.
Did you have any, how were you feeling as this was happening? Okay. What were you confused about?
Because I didn't leave him.
So when you left him on August 29th, his arm wasn't twitching, it wasn't tense.
He was
Okay. Do you remember if defendant Darrell Hicks Sr. Had communicated with you throughout the day on August 30th that Darrell Jr. wasn't eating properly or keeping food down?
No.
Okay. Would it help refresh your recollection if you saw your statement to police? Okay. Let me have one moment, Your Honor. Your Honor, if I may approach, this is page 6 out of 15. It's a supplemental report number 3. I'm showing it to council before. May I
Yes, you may
approach?
approach.
Thank you. I'm going to have you just read that. Don't read it out loud, just to yourself. And then when you're done reading it, let us know. That help refresh your recollection? Thank you. So I'll ask it again. Did you, the defendant communicate to you that there were concerns about Darrell Jr. throughout the day of August 30th?
Yes.
Okay, and what were those concerns?
That he wasn't eating, he was shaking.
Thank you. Your Honor, may I approach the retrieve
Yes.
report? Thank you. Did you have, when you came home and saw your baby and you explained already Darrell Jr. had some clear signs of a seizure, do you remember saying anything to the defendant?
Yes.
Okay, and what did you say? You asked him what he did? Did he respond to you?
Yes.